welcome to my new video. My name is Mary and I'm a luxury lover on an average income. But today I want to talk about something completely different, not related to designer handbags at all. This is a little motivational chit-chat about how perfectionism might get in your way and why we are often too comfortable to try out new things. And my very own recent experiences with it. Today is the perfect day to take this video because I have a huge pimple right between my eyebrows, and nevertheless I sat down and take this video. Nothing too deep, just my personal thoughts on it, and maybe you can find some motivation in them. I just started this channel and I was thinking about starting a YouTube channel for months, well, maybe even years. But I had no clue about cutting, still do not, and I thought there would be nobody interested in my experiences, my thoughts and opinions, and my English is not perfect. So how and why should I start? And would there be even anybody watching my amateurish attempts when the internet is already full with content of people who are more talented, more knowledgeable, with a more likable personality, with more interesting experiences and a bigger handbag collection, who have way more eloquent language skills and better looks? That's why exactly I didn't start for years. When it comes to personal challenges and activities in general, I've never been the risky kind of person. We as human beings strive for appreciation and are scared of rejection, some more than others. Maybe we do not even realize it, but it's in all of us subconsciously. There are some things I'm naturally good at, even without trying too hard, and usually I've been sticking to these things. And I think that's what a lot of people tend to do. We stick to the things we are already good at. Maybe we have a certain talent, are gifted in one way or another, and we are too comfortable or scared to leave this zone of things we're good at without trying too hard. And therefore, we just minimize the risk of being rejected. But keep in mind, the bigger the challenge is we put ourselves into, the more we can grow from it. I know this sounds like a cheesy self-discovery wisdom, but it really is this way. The times you struggle the most, the unbelievably hard projects you thought you could never accomplish, if you stay on track with them and you do manage to accomplish them, that's the moment we grow the most, skill-wise and experience-wise. If we always stick to the things we're already good at, there is not much of an opportunity to grow. If we do not try out new things and dare to do things we've never done before, just because we think we are not good at it, or we are too scared that we might fail, are not perfect, preferably at first try, we might miss out on some great opportunities and experiences. And there is one great sentence to remember. Being good at something starts with being bad at something. You always have to make a first step, no matter what it is. And yes, as I already mentioned, there might be those certain talents that we're naturally good at. Things we just try and succeed right away. But we would be so limited in choices if we would ever only stick to these. And I have no idea where this journey is going to. Most probably I'm never going to be really YouTube talented, that knowledgeable and skilled in cutting and editing and the technical background things. Most probably I will not have the most exciting experiences and stories to tell, and not the biggest handbag collection to show. And therefore I will not have hundreds or thousands of people watching my videos. But that's okay, because I know at least I gave it a try. I put myself out there. I did not shut down when I took the first recordings and hated what I was seeing. When I realized that my English is not as fluent anymore as I thought it would be. And when I had to admit to myself that cutting a video is a whole task on its own, that I had no idea about how to do it. I just took my thumbnail picture and realized that I have not been talking about the crazy beauty ideals we have to keep up to be considered perfect looking. And I edited the thumbnail picture on purpose to fit into the standard of ideal beauty. And of course, that's not what I look like without the editing. And I did that on purpose because I wanted the thumbnail to look as perfect as possible, but it's not because I wanted anyone to think that I look like that. When I realized how different I look after all of the editing, I thought it would be interesting to put the before editing picture in the video as well, so you can just check back and see what reality is, so no one gets confused. But I wanted to have this catchy, perfect thumbnail picture. You can see the reality without editing somewhere at the end of this video. I could have gone for a German channel because the German language and rhetoric is something I'm actually quite good at. Not just because German is my native language, which by itself would make things so much easier, but working with words in German generally, I've always been kind of good at. And I think in German I could quite easily improvise in a way more entertaining way than have to think about my words and choose what I want to say. So it would be way less input of work, yet still way more output of quality. An easier way to more perfection. But I made this decision by choice, because my English skills will get better and more fluent by time. The more I try, the more I practice. This luxury community I'm interested in, it is not so big in Germany, so I have to connect worldwide with speaking English. So, yes, for sure, I'm not perfect at this new talent I put myself into, but it's okay. I do not have to be perfect. For a start, it's perfect if I put anything out there. It gets a little bit better with every time I try. By now, there are only 6 videos out there, and you might not see a huge difference in quality, but I myself see the videos and the cutting and everything around it getting a little bit better with every try I take. I already recognize some improvements, and for sure I already learned so much for myself, and yet still I had to push myself multiple times. It can be the really stupid little things: having a bad hair day, having a bad skin day, some pimples, chipped nail polish, mediocre makeup, or not the perfect, super cute, super trendy outfit. If I would try to get it all perfect before even attempt to take a video and put it out there, guess what? I would never do so. Not everyone wants his face to be on YouTube. Fair enough. But of course, this little motivational topic is not just a YouTube topic. I have a different example from my recent experience as well. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice in any shape, kind, or form. I've always been interested in money and investments, kind of, but for quite a long time I have just been too scared to get started. Instead of buying stocks, I thought buying a designer handbag would be the safer option. Better choice for me, because I knew about handbags and their value. Thinking, I do not know enough about the stock market to start investing. There is so much I would have to learn and get better before I even could get started. And please don't get me wrong, I don't want to incite you to just get stocks and shares and cryptocurrency if you know nothing about it. Please don't do that. Then better keep buying bags, because at least they will stay you as an object and do not have the risk to get completely lost. But if you are already interested in investing and leveling up your financial game, and you did your research and you want to get started, you do not have to wait until you are an expert, until you know everything about it and you think it's the perfect market time. Because there is no such thing like the perfect time. Time in the market beats market timing. You can get started with a really small investment, maybe $10, $50 a month, and work your way up. But bear in mind, there's always a risk to lose money in this sector. And as I said, this is not meant as financial advice at all. I'm not an expert on this. It's just one more example where I was too scared to try something new. And when I just gave it a shot and got myself into the topic and just got the first money invested, and I lost the fear of failure, and I didn't regret it by now. Let's hope everything will stay this way. Let's just hope the stock market won't crash and all the money I put into it will be gone. So, little summary. No matter what it is that you would like to try out and get started, but you think it's not worth it because you're not good enough, not good enough yet, or you will never be perfect at it. Just cut your doubts and give it a try, because even being good at something starts with being bad at something. So thank you so much for watching my video, sharing some of your time with you. If I got you motivated, please let me know in the comments. If you are interested in luxury but are on an average income, you might consider subscribing to my channel. Maybe I got you a little motivated. If I can only get one of you to try out something new, I think this video was already worth it. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time and bye! As promised, here is the before and after picture. Strive for a preach. Just a YouTube. It's not just a YouTube. You might